Hey, what's going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for another video. I hope you guys are doing really well. Today I'm back for my match preview ahead of this weekend's big derby day against Ipswich Town. Yes, the derby is upon us. It literally feels like last week that we played them last time. It's somehow been over a season, but they just stick in your mind so vividly, don't they? They really do. They're such hostile days, such poor football on display usually, but a day that I don't really get excited for derby days. I am kind of excited, but it's more nervous energy, and I just want to get it out of the way. I just want to get a decent result behind me, and that 90 minutes of watching the game is just pure hell. It really is pure hell. The whole day is pretty much. Hopefully we can win and enjoy it, but I mean, looking at the last time Ipswich beat us, and it's about time that they win. Like, you know, it's about time that they get one up on us, and it's going to happen eventually. We can't keep on winning games. They will win eventually. I really hope it doesn't come this weekend, but it's been so long, and you start to think, like, is it going to be this weekend? But saying that, I've said that for the last 3 times we've played them, so not to worry there. Norwich currently lie second, Ipswich lie 13th. They won their first game, then lost to Brentford, and then drew last week against Wolves. Brett Pitman may return for Ipswich. Dave McGoldrick and Luke Hyam are still out. Some injury news for Norwich. Jacob Murphy is probably going to be returning from his hamstring injury, but Pritchard, Olsen, Ruddy, Dorrans and Matty Jarvis are all still out injured. So quite a hefty injury list for Norwich. I mean, players to look out for Ipswich, I'm sure you're all aware. I've always been a decent fan of Freddie Sears. I think he's a good player. Grant Ward, brought him in from Spurs, I believe, the current championship top scorer. He's got a 45-minute hat-trick on his debut for them. Their keeper, Bielowski, is it? Bielowski, he's doing well, saved the penalty, kept the clean sheet last week, so he's in good form. And of course Daryl Murphy, the last time we were in the championship, he was the championship top scorer, had a disallowed goal last week that I think was wrongly disallowed, so he's trying to find the back of the net. But it's just, you know, I've talked about all that form, but it just doesn't matter going into this game. It really doesn't matter. Form doesn't matter. To a certain extent, the way you sort of play on the day doesn't really matter. You just need a bit of luck. You need it to go your way, and you need to play some decent football at times. I mean, I'm nervous. I am really nervous. I am really nervous. I was speaking to one of my mates who's an Ipswich fan, and he was like, why are you nervous? Like, you're playing decent football. You're probably one of the best teams in the championship, and we're not playing great stuff at all. But then I was like, well, yeah, that's true, but we beat Blackburn convincingly, brilliant. We couldn't break down Sheffield Wednesday, and we just about broke down Bristol City. Ipswich are probably going to try and sit behind the ball, hit us on the counter. I think defensively we're good enough to contain Ipswich. I don't think they've got much going forward except for Sears and Murphy and maybe Grant Ward as well. But I think our defence has coped with better strikers this season. Gary Hooper, Khadija, who was the other guy? Tammy Abraham. You know, we've coped with good strikers already this season and kept 2 clean sheets. So I think defensively we're fine. It's just breaking them down that worries me a bit. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm going to be there. I'm travelling down with Chris and a load of other people. I'm excited. I am excited, but I am very nervous. I'm sorry that this preview has been me just going, yeah, I'm nervous. Because you can't really break down a derby game. I'm sure you know what I mean. You can look at the injury news, you can look at the form, but at the end of the day, it's just whoever turns up on the day for me. And you can't predict that. Norwich are probably the favourites going into it, I would have thought. Better team on paper, higher up the league. A ridiculously strong record in recent times. But Ipswich fans will probably be confident as well because they want to beat us. And I want to beat them. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Ipswich fans, if you're watching, leave some constructive comments down in the comments, or just call me a dickhead. Whatever one you want to choose. It doesn't really fuss me too much. Norwich fans, if you want to leave it a like. Ipswich fans, you might want to leave it a like. Go and check out my predicted 11, an interesting one this week. A couple of changes once again. And I will see you on Sunday when I hope we beat Ipswich Town. Thank you very much for watching, and peace out.